I'm just, like I said, my job is not to convince any council members. I appreciate you guys, agreeing to go on the journey, because we didn't know what the journey was. Let's be honest, And of all people, Mr. Kelly seconded the motion for a slave block removal. And I told him last week, I said, hey, without a second, it dies. So even Mr. Kelly, when I said get it out of here, a lot of folks have never heard about the conversation if we didn't get a second on it. We wouldn't have had a vote if it wasn't for a second. So, I have to give you credit on that, for allowing me as a fellow council member to express myself on my views, So with all of that being said, I said my 5 cents worth. With all of that being said, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the community, and to see folks that, a lot of people that really know me, they call me Little Charlie, if y'all believe it or not. But I see these folks that are doing this process, and they say, well, Little Charlie, I'm glad, because I never talked about it. I never got to get it off my chest. And I think a lot of people who went to the meetings, they saw it. They saw what was happening there. So just the fact that a lot of people are now openly talking about it is a big deal. And, we couldn't have did it. We did it together. We really did as a council. We did it together.
I'm hopeful that the conversations we're having will help us to go forward in trying to choose my words here, in a way that we are more arm in arm, more understanding, more sensitive. I believe I'm getting there. I think this whole process has changed me some, and I'm grateful for it. And I hope it can change the destiny of this city, that it really can be a more just place. And so I realize the great challenges ahead of us. We know about them. But despite the difficulty of the challenges, I am heartened by the eloquence of your presentation, and by surely the eloquence of the conversations that were responsible for creating that presentation. So again, I am very hopeful about the destiny of this great little city, and look forward to talking more about this. As Mr. Kelly said, I think very well, that these are the kinds of conversations that healthy communities always need to have.
I'm a teacher, and I work with high school students, and it's been interesting, and I agree that I would love to see more young people involved. You specifically pointed out like high school and college-age students, and I think that would add to the discussion immensely. So I would really love to see that occur. And I'm not quite sure, these great young people that we want to involve are so involved in everything else already.
This process, we need to move to where we maintain it and maintain that community consensus. What has always been difficult, and frankly is difficult right now in this country, is when building community consensus, that pretty much means leaving the room not totally satisfied, because you are going to make some concessions, understanding what others believe, to try to address those concerns. And that is the way it should be done. Unfortunately, today, we don't see it. You're right. Right now in America, it's winners and losers. It's not, how do I address your concerns? Will you understand my concerns? How do we come to something that we can agree on? And I think we need to continue to move on that front.